Good morning, babies. I feel like my camera is kind of very close, or maybe I didn't put my contacts in, so like I just have to put you guys closer so I can actually see myself. Anyway, I've been out till 6:30, or like 6, yeah, till 6:30. I came back home. Right now it's 10 in the morning. I haven't been sleeping. Don't get me wrong, I really want to sleep. I'm tired. But my ADHD decided that it's gonna be hyperactive. Like this arm is hyperactive as fuck and it's very cold. My whole body is warm and this is like literally like ice cube. I don't know why. Sometimes it happens. Yeah. So not lately. I don't know. I was literally praying like so to stop sleeping so much, because I've been sleeping like from 2 till 2, like, oh my god, how many hours is that? 12 hours every day. If I was starting at 2, then I would sleep so much, and then if I was starting morning and night shift, then I would sleep like the whole afternoon break. Anyway, and I was praying literally last week, like, please, like, make me sleep less, but that's not what I meant, bitch. Oh, no, not bitch, sorry. Not bitch, just like, that's not what I meant, habibi. Like, I meant when I come to sleep, I immediately fall asleep, and I'm back to having a lot of energy. Not that, like, no sleep and I already have so much fucking energy, you know? Anyway, because, like... Anyway, I think I'll be cleaning up a little bit, because today is also my day off. Tomorrow we work, but today's day off. I honestly think today I'm gonna go party anyway. I think my friends will go with me though, because they want this time. And it's not like I have too many friends to go with. I'm gonna be for real, like, because one is like busy because her mom came, and another ones I went out with them today, and they live like so fucking far away. I'm glad they came, you know. Then yeah, that's basically it. So we'll just go out on our own. I'll take a bus at 11:30, and then at 6 in the morning there's us back. That's what we're gonna do. That's our game plan. Also, I would like to do something productive, like, I don't know, visit something fun. Maybe aqua park. No, I don't have. No, I have money. Money is coming away. Не знаю, кто не знаю, как дадим деньги просто. Не знаю, кто не знаю, как дадим деньги просто. Anyway, so if you not like, last week I started just praying to God that like put me on your path. Like, I just want to feel you. Like, I want to feel God. I want to see him watching me, to feel him watching me, you know. I want to be like responsible for my actions, you know, because all these years I'm believing, like, whenever somebody asks me, do you have a religion, I'm like, yeah, I've been baptized when I was little, but like, I believe that there are gods, like the Christian God, the Muslim God, all those, like, I believe in all of the religions, and that they have its own truth, but altogether I just believe in the universe. But because it's so like big what I believe in, I was just like, what I was following with, I was only speaking like positively about myself, about like what I want, and blah blah blah. Like, everything that was coming out of my mouth was positive, you know. I was checking that with myself, and I was surrounding myself with positive energy, positive people, blah blah. But I was not keeping accountable myself for my own actions, you know. And like, just a week ago I started praying like please, I want just to feel God, because when I feel like something, like a human something in a human form is watching me, you know, and like walking beside me. First of all, I walk with more grace, like, because I feel like something, like, not something, God is near me, you know. I walk with my chin high, and I speak with confidence. And second of all, I keep up with my promises, because I feel he's always watching me, like, and it's an actual God, and actually, like, something that I can imagine, you know. Universe is so big, and it's so much, like, it's so great. Universe presence are so great, but now I just like to talk to both universe, because I've been talking to her for so long, and to the God. And yeah, so I made myself like a promise, and promise to God that, like, first of all, like, I literally wrote down, like, I give my life to you, to God, and that I will no longer entertain lustful men. I will not kiss until we're in a relationship. I will not fuck until we're married. Because what the fuck are these men? Like, there is a lot of great men out there, but when you're like craving love too much, it's not the right man coming your way, you know. And yeah, basically that's it. They love to talk, the ones that were coming my way, but didn't like to act. And then turns out whatever they were talking about was actually a lie. Oh. Anyway, yeah. So today, there was, oh my God, I swear it was a test from fucking God, from universe, from God. The next day that I would go out to the club, I see a guy who is so fucking my type. Like, my type is Jude Bellingham, and he's a copy of Jude Bellingham, just shorter. Like, I don't know. I don't know how tall Jude Bellingham is, but in my head, he's very fucking tall. That guy is like 15, I think, like about 15 centimeters, maybe 20, taller than me. So he looks like Jude Bellingham. His style is nice, and anyway, and and his other two friends are also like fine as fuck, you know. Anyway, and the whole night, all three of them are staring at me, like, from afar, from close, like, the whole night. And it's not like I'm being delusional, because I was like, no, they're not staring at me. But then, like, when we actually came home, my friends were like, girl, they were literally like staring at you the whole night, because what the fuck. Anyway, but when I was saying goodbye, or when I was about to leave, they like both, this Jude, let's call him Ruth Bellingham, because it's like copy of Jude Bellingham. This guy and the other one, they take my arm, like, start spinning me around, like, oh bitch, what the, no, not like this. I'm like, hey, like, spinning them also around. Anyway, then one girl comes in, and she's so fucking beautiful. Like, I'm like, bitch, you're gorgeous, baby, you're gorgeous. Anyway, I'm just dancing with the girl, and then my friends are like, bitch, baby, habibi, we have to go because we want to eat. It was 5, and they were like, we want to go, we want to eat, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck, like, 1 more hour, and it's gonna close. And they were like, no, we want to go. I'm like, okay. So I just came up first to, like, they were standing like this, so I came to the first guy. He's like, oh, I love your style, I love your energy. Like, he already came up to me before. He was like, your energy is so fucking cool, like, your style, you're so pretty, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, period, like, the first time, you know, because I was going with intention to the club without meeting anybody. Because, bitch, if you want me, get on your knees and bark. And if I'm saying that I will not give you my Instagram, literally chase after me, like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, not in a bad way, chase. Just like, if I say no and then go away, but then I literally go do the sign, like, give you signs that I like you. I just don't want to give you anything. You can just come again, like. Bitch, I don't know. Anyway, then when I'm saying goodbye, so the second time we talk, I'm like, he starts telling me something like, where you from? Like Italy. And he's like, oh, I'm from here. I'm like, oh yeah, I work here, like blah blah. And then he starts talking to me in Spanish. I'm like, babe, I don't fucking understand what you're saying because the music is loud as fuck. So he's saying talking like you're so gorgeous, pretty, blah blah blah. I'm like, period. Like, bitch, I know. Thanks, I know. And he's like, can I get your Instagram? I'm like, no. Can I get your WhatsApp? No. Can I get your phone number? No. No, you can't. Anyway, and while this process of talking to one guy, the Jude Bellingham guy, his friend, he's like, takes my glasses, and he's like, blah, 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 playing with them. Anyway, then I do like, to that first guy, then I come to Jude Bellingham. I'm like, okay, give me my glasses. And then I say to his ear, estás guapo. And he like smiles. And then I just fucking turn around because my friends are waiting for me. And then the third guy, I didn't say nothing to him because I haven't talked to him at all. Yeah, I didn't say bye-bye to the girl. We go back. Oh, we go outside. And I'm like, fuck me. Literally my type. They literally asked me for my Instagram. And I said no. Anyway, we go get some food. My friends go get some food. And then I'm like, fuck, maybe we should go back. Maybe we should get the Instagram. And they were like, girl, they were like all of them staring at you for like whole night. Like, you had your chance. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, you can go, you can take it. But I'm like, no, bitch. Like, I literally, like, thankfully, we're far away enough from the club. And I'm like, no, babe. I literally made myself a promise that I will not entertain lustful men anymore. If they want me, if it's meant to be, if they're the right person for me, it will be. If it's not, it's not. You know, especially if they're from here. If I'll see them again, amazing. If no, no. Anyway, like, I just was missing myself. You know, I was missing myself so bad. Because the last guy I've been talking to, I was like, he was not even doing the bare minimum. And like, you know, from the first second we were talking to, like, me, he and his friends know that I don't do nothing if I don't expect anything, like, more, you know. Like, I'm not gonna fuck you if I don't expect to date you, you know. Only I would do that. I never done that, but I would do that. But I would say, like, I'm fucking you one time, and like, that's all I want from you. Like, I'm so straight up with the guys. I literally don't care. Like, there's nothing to hide. Maybe that's because I'm near the virgin. I think all people like work like this through life, but maybe no. Anyway, but at least I'm being honest, and I'm like, yeah, like, I'm not doing nothing if I don't want anything. And we're friends first. Then we started like having some situation, and then after 3 weeks of talking, like, I came a few times to Italy. He's Italian. A black Italian guy. Anyway, I came to Italy a few times. I paid for my own flight. Anyway, let's just say that his friends were doing for me more than him. Anyway, so after I came back from Italy the second time, I'm like, before I went, I was like, how do you see this going? How do you see our station going? He's like, I don't know, because blah 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 blah. I'm like, oh. But then he texts me like a generous message that, like, I make his head and heart confusion. Like, he wants to be with me, but he doesn't know how it will go. I'm like, oh fuck. Literally, like, shut up. Like, bitch, you either know or you don't. Or it's a yes or no. Like, yes or no. But I don't know. It's actually a no. So, I don't know. It is already an answer. I already knew that. So after that, for like 2 weeks, I think I've been just like, I wasn't texting him. He was just texting me. I was texting him back, you know, because I had no interest. And I'm like, at one day I said, like, I want to see you. And he was like, oh, I want to see you so bad. I'm like, oh, that's a good message. Then he sends the second message. And it says, I would spend the whole night with him. Like, you did not just say that. And I answered, like, I was actually talking about the day, you know. And then he just ignores it and says, hi, how are you? And I respond a message like, we should be just friends. Like, I cherish our friendship, but like, you're not reaching even my bare minimum. And he's like, yeah, like, it's nice being friends. I very cherish our friendship. Somewhat would build. I'm like, oh, period. Like, and I just forgot, honestly. For 1 week and a half, I just forgot about him. Like, I never had a thought, sleep my mind about him. But then I just saw a TikTok, something, blah, 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 blah. Then I randomly opened up a conversation. I'm like, what if, blah, 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 blah. You know, when you stop the connection, for me, that's for me. I'm always like, what if? Like, I kind of force the guy with my over emotionness to say no as well, you know? Because then I just started, like, I sent him a meme. And then he's like, how are you? I'm like, good, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, we have to recreate. And he's like, haha, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, then I'm like, then I texted one message that clearly made it look like I want to see him again. And after that, he was like a little bit dry. And I'm like, for a few days, I was like hysterically crying. Honestly, not because I was missing him. It's just my ADHD. Anyway, but I think I just, yeah. Then I texted like, I really want to call him, and he was with his friends. And then he's like, I don't know when I'm gonna be back. When I'm gonna be like, okay. So that's basically gives me, that's all information I have to know. Because if you like, babe, for people that I want to talk to, in the middle of the most like friendship, blah 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 blah, with friends, no, I will go somewhere and I will talk for hours with somebody that like I want to talk to. Like, if you want to, you would, you know. Anyway, it gave me all I needed, but I just need to express my emotions. You know, it's so intense when you have ADHD that you just have to tell them. So I just said like, oh, like it literally like hurts me physically to be so far away with you. Like a whole generous message of how much I love him. Not love him, like him. Love him. I don't remember, honestly. And he's like, oh, I'm not in the right mind for a relationship. I don't have energy. I'm like, oh. Like, okay, thank you for being honest. Finally, bitch, you're being honest. Like, I just feel like all these emotions that universe and like my heart is sending me just to like go on the right path. Like, I was not forcing myself to have this emotion and to write this. It's just like the universe forced me. Like, universe put this in me, you know, this strong feelings. And he sent the message that message that he doesn't want a relationship. I'm like, oh. And it just like, and it just fell off of me. All this like, I'm just chill. Now I'm a chill girl. I just said like, okay, I respect, like, thank you for being truthful. Like, yeah, I'm okay with staying friends for now. Anyway, yeah. So after that, it just was like I was like, fuck. I cannot be with men anymore. With lustful men. Like, literally, now kissing only in a relationship. Fucking only when we're married. And to be married, babe, you better be reaching all my fucking standards, you know? Like, I just want a man who I can travel with, who is a provider, and I can be like a cutesy patootsy wife, because like I love being like you know, I love cooking, I love looking after the house, and that's what easily comes to me, you know. I would not do it for a random ass person, but I just like to do it. You know, I like to do it. See? So, I need a man to whom it comes easily to provide, to pay for everything, to buy me presents without asking, to buy me flowers, to fly to me, to fly me out to him, to get an apartment together, to... Bitch. to see the world together. Like, I was literally coming to that man with my own money. If I can do this, even before we had anything, like before we even had the first kiss, I was just coming to see the whole friend group, you know? If I can do it after 4 days of knowing them. Don't tell me a man who actually loves you and likes you and wants a future with you can't do that. Yes, he can. Trust me, yes, he can. Because a lot of flights are not that expensive. And I also want the rich, wealthy in mind, in materialistic thing, in the soul, and also man who's a giver. Like not stingy, like nie żadnej, блядь. No translation here. Żadnej. Not like likes to give to his wife, okay? To me. Anyway, so very proud of myself for that. And I just like, I love feeling like there is a God near me. Like, I feel now double supported, like not triple supported, like first myself, universe, and now God. It's just like, oh, I feel his love, you know? We went today, actually. It's so random. I never been to a church. Like, last time I went to church, it's been like forever, and I was not praying. We just entered with my friends, like, I think to see it, or it was funerals. I don't remember. It was so long ago. And today we went to Soyer, and randomly entered the church. And it's the most beautiful church ever. You can Google it. If I'm gonna edit this video, I'm actually gonna put the pictures here, but I don't think I would. It's just like one video with no editing. And like, I lit up a candle, I prayed, and like, oh, like he hears me, you know, and I love it. And I fucking love it. Anyway, so I'm not I'm just gonna finish video on this. Gonna say bye bye. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ah! Yeah. Love you guys. If you watch this, if this helped you in any way, if you like this kind of like homey vibes, I like this little aesthetic, like, you know, I would put my video on the background while I'm doing something, and I would listen to it, and I would love it. Anyway, bacio, bacio, abbraccio. Ti amo molto. Anyway, люблю вас, целую, обнимаю. Marmas nasint. I don't remember how to say I love you in Arabic. Ich liebe du. What the other language? Yeah. Okay, no. Adiós, amigos. Te quiero mucho. No.